Exactly. You do it again and go a little slower. Like, I would just like...
Annie Leibovitz once said that when she says that she wants to photograph someone, it means that she wants to know them. And I think that's true. My name is Simone Anne. I'm a professional photographer and I love working with people. I started my photography business mostly just because I liked shooting with my camera, and it wasn't really a business at that point, I guess. It was just a hobby. When I started shooting, I just charged very, very little, and I almost felt like I shouldn't charge anything at all. But you know, I was working and I was putting in a lot of effort, and I was trying to do the best that I could. So I charged very little, but I kind of had this rule of thumb where if I was doing something and somebody was paying me, I only wanted to charge them as much as I felt like I was worth. And how I judged that, and I don't know if this is right, but it's how I did it, was I said, well, if I screwed it up completely, how much could I say, yeah, well, you got a really good deal. So I shot my first wedding. One of my friend's older sisters was getting married, and they paid me, and at the time I thought it was a lot of money, but in retrospect it was very little, to photograph their wedding. And they ended up being so impressed, not with the work afterwards necessarily, but with how hard I worked, and they said, you know what, we're gonna give you a little bit of a raise. And that was like the most exciting moment. They were very happy with the photos, and I'm proud of them. In retrospect, they don't look like anything that I would deliver now, but heck yeah, I did that on the first try, and so I would raise my prices a little by little. Hopefully now my prices reflect the fact that I don't think I'm gonna screw up. Cross my fingers. It's actually funny, as I've been photographing clients more, I notice that everyone I leave and I think, oh my God, those are the best clients ever. I photographed a proposal a couple months ago, and I will never forget this shoot. She had no idea, absolutely no idea, and I was actually really lucky. I was the first person he told when he was going to propose to her, which was exciting to be there, not just for the moment when they're getting engaged or when they're getting married, but to be there sort of from the beginning. Like, I'm really nervous, I'm really excited, I'm gonna do it. And that was exciting. Also, I'll never forget when she like walked up the stairs, right? And she still didn't know what was going on. She started getting this inkling, and I started like shaking. I was so, it was such an emotional moment that I was like, oh my God, I'm shaking. And I just had to focus in on them and focus in on the photos so that I knew that I was, capturing it. But I remember it being over, and I put my camera down for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, I think that was one of the most intensely emotional moments. And I wasn't even technically part of, the actual union between the two of them. Definitely my passion is taking pictures of people and showing their emotions, and I interacting with them, and that's, half of the fun. A lot of people come to me and they say, okay, I've never been in front of the camera before, I'm really nervous, I'm not photogenic, and I always tell them, don't worry about that, and it's kind of up to the photographer. I think that if you don't look good in a picture, or you don't like how you look in a picture, a lot of it is going to be, well, did they realize what your fears were and try and show you the better side of yourself? Did they put you at ease? Did they bring out your personality and try and see what it is about you that makes you you and makes you special? And those are things that make a good portrait.